Hello, welcome back everyone. Hope your Christmas went well. Hope that you haven't fallen into a food coma or have too bad a hangover. Um, I'm just chilling on some auto heroes at the moment, looking to do some upgrades. Just checking the time. Sorry, I gotta jump on and do some other things on some other games in a second. But I figured let's just have a look at where we're at after the summoning. I did just pull a random Alfred out of I guess I had some scrolls. Maybe there were compensation scrolls, so I did get another copy there. So that makes two. I don't think I'll be building him anytime soon. Potentially he may get released. They may update this to release him. So I guess you probably need to you would have to wait for the new hero to be released for that to be included. I'm guessing that's probably how it works, but it's still early days. Ludwig's in there, so I will be building a second Ludwig to 9 star. I'll just be running 9 star Ludwigs at the moment because I think he really doesn't need to be 10 star. It's not that important. All that is for the level cap. So if you don't know, the higher your star level means the higher that you can upgrade your hero to. I'm happy just chilling at 200 on most of them. Eventually, I will regress some of the heroes that I no longer will be using. That probably will be Cassio and will probably be Jack. Just depending on where I land in all of it. At the moment, it looks like I'm going to be using a full Wilder team or a four-piece Wilder team, maybe even a five-piece Wilder team, just depending on I guess how it all turns out in the end. I'm not too entirely sure at the moment. Let me just get back into there. So I do have a couple of Ludwig copies there. I can potentially get three more copies out of those selections, and that should be an 8 star Ludwig, one off a 9 star. But I mean that, yeah, I'm not too stressed about that at the moment. I don't have the food for that Ludwig anyway. I'll be building up old mate Dracula over here to be that 9 star food. But yeah, it's interesting having some fun seeing how things work out with a full traveler team. I did get the Mad Mage to 9 star. I will get him to 10 star. I'm just one copy short, and obviously an 8 star short. So that'll be my side project. I can 10 star Maeve right now if I chose to, but I don't have any of her copies, so that'll just be another project. I'll keep her around. I won't regress her. Um, and Jack, I was planning on doing a Jack Tesla and Alfred combo with some double Ludwigs and a, I don't know, maybe a Prophet or Maeve to see if that works out, but it all kind of fell apart when I couldn't get any of the Alfred copies, so that's a bit disappointing. But I guess in the grand scheme of things, a traveler team at the moment is enough. If you're wondering, you can always go into, where are we? This one. You can always go into your wagon and regress a copy of a hero. Just go yes, go reset, and that shows you what you get. So you get 11 million spirit. Well, I should say 11 million experience, gold, and essence back. So if you're ever wondering, you can do that. You can always just get back the resources that you invested. I think the quickest way essentially is just throw them in a training camp. That's cool. Um, you have to take them out every time you evolve them, though. I won't let you evolve them while they're in there. So I understand that function and the reason why they have that, but yeah, it's not too bad. I haven't really been pushing any of the chapters. I'm still way back at the chapter 6. So I probably will start to push some of those. What else happened? We finished off the. Where is it? I don't think we got it in the mail. No, we didn't. So we finished off the arena event. We got to um, the Starshine level. Yeah, Starshine level. So we got that. We got some just food out of the purple ones. Unfortunately, no real elite copies dropped. Where am I at with Ludwig here? So I got 26 there. I guess that's a potential. Um, yeah, it just takes time with those shards individually. Haven't really been doing the Christmas event, mainly because I don't really want any of these rewards. They're not entirely worth me investing any time in. That's just my opinion, though. When you play lots of games, you kind of want to determine where you're going to get the maximum amount of rewards for the least amount of time. And I don't really need any of these. I guess this would be nice getting some traveler copies because I need some food. But besides that, I don't really need the skins. I don't want the skins, and yeah. So I guess it's personal preference. I'm not going to spend any money on this event. It just doesn't seem to be, it just doesn't really seem worthwhile for where I'm at the game. Right now, I just need 8-star food. So at that stage, you kind of go, I don't know, anything else is a little bit obsolete. Um, and I'm not even end game, to be honest. I wouldn't even classify this account as end game. Uh, I haven't got a 10-star yet. I mean, potentially I could make a 10-star. Ironically, I thought this was a bit weird. You can use a 6-star as 10-star food. It actually lets me when that guy's not in the training camp. I know that's a bit sketchy. But yeah, just so be careful. Don't press your 6-star because you can actually use that as a copy. But also, it does let you use if it's a lower tier hero and you're building it up. For instance, you you can actually select like a lower version. So if I had a 3-star version of you, that classifies a copy of Big Sister. I don't have to use a 5-star, which is cool. So I guess it's apples and oranges. I mean, I'm a bit loath to not build Jack. He's a great hero for sure, but I don't know how he's actually going to fit within this team and this meta. Um, but yeah, let's test it out. Let's see how we go with a little bit of PvP. I don't know where are we. It's this one. Yep. I don't know. Oh, okay, because we reset. I'm all the way back to iron. So I don't know. Let me see if I can find some decent-ish power level heroes. I mean, it's it's you're still gonna lose. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad picking on people. Um, put you up there. Tank goes there. You can go there. Valkyrie, Winnie, and second Ludwig. We'll go like that. So at the moment, I'm running a full set of Traveler buffs. So we get the lifesteal on all party members, and I don't know if it's additive. I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. So depending on how many of the same faction type you have in the party, the percentages increase. So I'd be curious to see whether or not. Just jump back out of that. I'll keep refreshing until I hit some higher level, I should say. Where are we? So for this one, if you look at this, see how it says leech life 9%, then 3, it's 13.5, and then all party gets 17. I wonder if it's 9 plus 13.5 plus 17. It doesn't explain it to me. So if anyone in the comment section knows, hopefully it's additive. I doubt it's multiplicative at all. It won't be, but hopefully they add all on top of each other and they stack. Otherwise, there's kind of really no point in worrying too much about faction. If that's the case, there's no real defined benefit. Um, but that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with that. That's fine. Just trying to find some higher level. Come on. All right. They also, I feel like there should be a skip function implemented. You don't need to watch fights. You can just skip through. Um, That's my like. I think that should be a suggestion definitely made. Please, in the comment section when you watch this, if you're on the Discord, suggest that to Hoodie as well. Can we get a skips function? We don't really need to watch this, especially if we already know the outcome. Um, yeah, I wouldn't suggest making it behind a paywall either, i.e., behind a VIP level. But if that's the choice they make, I respect that too. Um, I don't know. At the moment, the team seems pretty good. Kent's definitely a tank. I don't know. I'll have a look at the statistics. Double Ludwig's work. Double Ludwig's are so broken. That's why I'm going to build a Valkyrie's up there. Yeah, it's doing a bit of healing. That's interesting. Didn't think she'd heal. Maybe because of the leech life. Nice, nice. Or maybe because Winnie healed her the most. I don't know. I can always swap out Mad Mage for Maeve later on. Him. But yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to quickly show you what's going on with the account, where we're at, making a little bit of progress in terms of what direction we want to make. At the moment, Traveler is the most broken class. If you're starting to build Alfred, I guess he might take over the meta if you decide to go full scavenger team. I would happily incorporate Alfred into a travel setup and just not use him. Or I could drop maybe. I probably would drop Winnie and use Alfred, but I would keep the double Ludwig combo because that's just broken. And you always need a tank so Kent can stay. Maybe I don't know. We'll see how we go. The summoning lasts for another 12 days. If I get lucky enough, I would test him out at 8 star. I wouldn't probably. He's not really worth it anything under 8, in my opinion, because you want him to get the. Oh, let me just jump into the gallery here. Where are we? Good old Alfred. Where'd you go? I know you're there. There you are. So the higher your star level, the better these levels. So at 8 star, you get this to level 2. And that's sort of where you kind of want it to be. Mainly because you want to stun. You want to stun the enemies and you want to make them vulnerable. Um, Basically, you're debuffing the shit out of them. You want to debuff the enemy, and at that point, then like your Ludwigs or your Valkyrie will go in there and clean up. So you kind of he starts to improve around the 8 star, and then as you progress along, when you finally get him to 10 star, that's when you get that at level 2, the last passive at level 2, and then 9 star you get the second passive at level 2. So yeah, you kind of land on there at 8 star, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's pretty much the end goal. Um, yeah. Anyway, I'll jump out. Hopefully, I can get copies of him. I think there's only one person in our guild. Where are we? Let me go back to the HUD. No, it's not that one. It's this one. Check out our roster. Where is Max? Maximus, are you here? Maximus. Hey, I thought Max had a. I'm pretty sure he has one. That's odd. I'm 90% sure he has one. Okay. Huh. Alright, maybe have a look at this guy. No, he's just got the. Just got the. Just got the emblem. Who has not built this? He's got a 7 star. Okay. Not a lot of. Honestly, not a lot of people have built him. Uh. Just do some randoms. I'm just looking at the whales on the accounts. So if you didn't know, when you look at the character, it's their lineup in the arena defense. So some of them might not have updated them. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Have you got one? Hey, okay, Terrowin, you lucky person is all I'm gonna say. I want to go find you. Can I fight you? Add as friend. I want to fight this guy and see how good he is. Ludwig, that is, versus the RoboCop. Let's see if he's on there. I'll be kind of extending this out because I want to see. I want to see if I've got any friends. I should have looked here first, to be honest. No, he doesn't. Maybe you? No, you? Oh, you got a pretty interesting team, but you don't have him. Red Rum. And you don't have him either. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. It's too long. Have a good one, and stay safe.